FSA Training Center Virtual Demonstration, featuring Trey Harrison, Training Officer.
Welcome to a walkthrough of the FSA Training Center, FSA's repository for all things Title IV online training. Now, this website, the star of our show, FSAtraining.ed.gov, provides training courses, videos, and recorded webinars free of charge to financial aid professionals in order to assist them in management of financial aid programs on their campuses. Now, in today's presentation, you'll learn how to gain access to the FSA Training Center. We're going to talk about navigating the trading website. Next up, we're going to learn about current content, and we're going to talk about brand new content that's been added to the site since the last time we had a conversation. And we're going to provide some access to some digital resources. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, once you navigate the FSA Training Center, you can begin by clicking on the login button in the upper right-hand corner. Now, I know you've already established your username and password, so if you've already done that, go ahead, log in, do your thing. But if not, you want to scroll to the bottom of the page and actually select that Create New Account button. Now, actually, whenever you're going through and creating that brand new account, you want to fill out all of the required fields on that Create New Account screen. And the way that you're able to do that is it'll be marked by a red asterisk. These fields are required. If you're not able to put something in there, you won't be able to advance to the next page. So if you do not have an OPE ID, you can actually choose no OPE ID available at this time or not applicable. If you have any issues, or if you already have an account and don't remember that username and password, you can actually select the Reset Password button or email us at helpdesk.fsatraining@ed.gov. Now, we respect all domains. However, we do want to note that Internet Explorer is not the recommended browser for the training center. We want you to use Chrome, Firefox, or Safari. So now that we got you logged in the upper right-hand corner, you'll actually see your name there where the login used to be. You'll actually see a drop-down arrow next to your name. So you can actually hover over that and you can see a Preferences button. Now, that Preferences button will allow you the opportunity to edit your information, including your name, email address, and your password. You can actually log out here, but we're not going to do that right now. You'll want to note that the FSA Training Center itself is portable. And please, if you have any change of employment, give the Reset Password button a try. If you're unable to do that, you don't want to create a brand new account because all of the training you may have learned during this point in time may be lost. So one of the best things for you to do is to actually use that Preferences button after you've logged in and either edit the new OPE ID, or you can actually update your name and new email address there as well. So we'll go back to the home page and we will talk about this black main menu bar that is across the home page. This will be accessible throughout all of the trainings that you have, and it is consistent. In the footer of the web page itself, we have a bevy of links. We have the Federal Student Aid website, the U.S. Department of Education website, and the U.S. government. Not only is this FSA Training Center comprehensive with the information that we've provided, but it also branches out to other parts of the FSA brand. And we're super, super excited to have that embedded in a lot of our trainings now. So now, as we're looking at this dashboard at the very top, I want to focus your attention to the middle of the page, and we're talking about the actual Help Center and Start Your Training Here icons in the middle of the home page. So clicking the Start Your Training Here course provides a brief tutorial of the FSA Training Center, as well as the fundamentals versus basics, which training is the best for you. There's also a video outlining the FSA Coach fundamentals and the FSA basics. If we're going back and we're looking at the homepage and we're discussing the FSA Help Center, that has a lot of site policies, a lot of site tours, as well as assistance contacts if schools need those resources as well. So next up, as we journey back to the homepage, we'll talk about those learning plans. And so learning plans, what they do is they offer a wide range of implementation and configuration options to support your learning. And whenever you have the opportunity to click the link, you're taken to the training that facilitates what these learning plans look like. And whenever you make that selection on this training, learning plans allows any user to develop a plan and a set of learning track courses. It can be virtually anything that's on our website, whether it be, again, recorded webinars or additional courses that we've actually created. We can put all those things into one single plan, and it will have a due date and a completion and expiration date. Now, users can actually add many objectives to their plan and different competencies, as well as add evidence to their plan. So we even have the opportunity for managers to get involved, as managers have the option to work in concert with someone who is coming in and developing a plan and making sure that it, again, has a date of completion and due date. So now let's go ahead and journey back to the home page and select Go to My Dashboard. On the second block on the lower left-hand side is My Learning, where it facilitates those learning plans. We have reservations, and we also have the record of learning. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the record of learning. Basically, with the record of learning itself, it shows if courses have been in progress or if they've been completed. How much further do you have to go, and how far along are you? If at any time that you need to take a look at your learning plan, or if you have to show someone what your learning plan looks like, users do have the option to export their record of learning and submit that and send that to a manager if need be. If you need to show them proof, well, look, I've completed this training. It's all going to be listed here in your record of learning, and you'll have the opportunity to create a PDF or an Excel spreadsheet of all of your trainings. So we'll journey back to the home page, and now we'll take a look at learning tracks.
Learning tracks are a collection of standalone page-based courses on single topics, grouped under headings such as packaging aid, loans, and student withdrawals. These courses will train you on a wide range of topics, including verification, need analysis, and R2T4. So the learning tracks can actually be accessed from the black main menu bar. And we have added quite a few new learning tracks this year, including direct loan counseling, the FSA process, and top compliance findings. Now, when you click on learning tracks, you'll actually see a drop-down menu that displays various training topics currently available. The number that's at the end of each title is the number of tracks available on that specific topic. So, for instance, let's take a look at packaging aid. Now, packaging aid has a 4 beside it, which means there are currently 4 tracks about packaging. Those tracks happen to be understanding need analysis, packaging concepts, awarding aid for modules, intersessions, and summer, and administering aid in non-standard terms. Let's take a look at another example. So if we're looking at grants and work study, that learning track, and select awarding Pell in a non-term or clock hour program, we'll see that it has 2 lessons and it's followed by a learning assessment. Just so you know, your record of learning will not be certified on your account until you complete both lessons and the learning assessment. And all of the learning tracks are similarly structured in this way. Now, we want you to pay attention to the bottom of virtually every course. We specifically have an anonymous course evaluation block and an email link to report any issues that you have on the website. This email address is coursehelp.fsatraining@ed.gov. Your feedback is super important. It helps us to actually identify and develop opportunities involved in improving our training. So the FSA Training Center is not static. We want to hear from you. So if you have any questions or concerns as you're going through our material, please do not hesitate to update any of these blocks. Now, we'll go back to the home page. Training courses are more longer and comprehensive courses on the FSA Training Center. Training courses are accessed from the black main menu bar. So now we're going to take a look at the current training offerings. The current training offerings that we have are FSA Fundamentals Training Series, FSA Basic Training for new staff, FSA Partner Connect Training, FSA Training for foreign schools, and 22-23 FSATC Training. Let's walk through some of our current trainings. So let's take a look at the FSA Fundamentals Training Series. The FSA Fundamentals Training Series, which we refer to as Fundamentals, is a course and workshop designed to satisfy compliance requirements for those who are participating in Title IV aid programs. Fundamentals is made up of 2 courses, and the first is an online course called FSA Coach Fundamentals, and the second is an instructor-led workshop. Now, you'll want to note that during the COVID-19 pandemic, all Fundamentals instructor-led sessions were delivered virtually via Microsoft Teams. The online course is self-paced and primarily video-based, and you must complete each lesson in the module and pass an assessment in order to open the next module. Participants have reported taking about 30 hours in order to complete this course. Now, after you complete the online course, you'll have the ability to register for the in-person led workshop, and you'll see that information in the My Learning section of your account. The workshop takes course over about a week and focuses on real-world, hands-on discussion training with peers in class. So, in order to meet requirements, you must attend both the online course and complete the in-person workshop. During the training, you're going to go over an overview of all of the federal student aid programs, and you'll follow a student's financial aid journey through the following phases: the FAFSA application process, eligibility review, including verification and satisfactory academic progress, packaging, Pell Grant and direct loans, the disbursement of funds, and calculating return of Title IV funds for students who withdraw. The Fundamentals course also encompasses very important information about institutional eligibility requirements, which is key for school owners, presidents, and CEOs, as well as financial aid administrators.
So next up, we're going to be talking about the FSA Basic Training for new staff. So the FSA Basic Training for new staff is a second option for those who are seeking a comprehensive overview of the Title IV aid concepts, and you can find that right here in our FSA Basic Training for new staff. Now, this will be more ideal for newly hired financial aid administrators. It'd be really good for school staff, people who are outside of the financial aid office, as well as more advanced financial aid professionals who just kind of need a refresher on how things are going on campus. Now, we want to note that the FSA Basic Training for new staff is strictly an online course only. There is no in-person workshop that's available or that is required to complete the course. It's just at your own pace. Tons of personalized training. When I say personalized, it's catered to the school's benefit. And through this journey of this online workshop, you have the opportunity to go through these 7 modules. And it also has the ebbs and flows of the Title IV aid life cycle. So you have the opportunity to go through federal student aid overview, the student aid application process, packaging aid and Pell and loan concepts, as well as managing those campus-based aid programs along with work study, cash management and disbursement, along with whenever a student leaves us, it'll be captured in that R2T4 session. And those are specifically located in student departures, okay? So in addition to this course, it also provides a comprehensive overview of a lot of resources that a school may need in order to facilitate those programs. So we even have a module on financial aid resources. Okay, so as far as the training courses, the next step that we're going to go, the next training that we're going to explore is the Partner Connect training.
FSA Partner Connect is the new digital front door to all school partners, financial partners, and the general public. When you reach the landing page, you have the ability to log in as one of them and receive quick reference documents, recorded videos, and available live training sessions as they are updated onto the website. We have this listed here for you as it is a new addition to our site. Jump in and enjoy.
Also located under the training courses link is the 22-23 FSATC training. And basically what this training was designed to do is designed to help schools in completing the fiscal operations report for 2021 and the application to participate in programs for 2022-2023. So you want to make sure that you're coming in and taking advantage of this training. If you've ever had problems completing it, or if it's brand new to you, this is where you need to be. It has everything that you need. And again, we're just one phone call away. It also has resources to contacts if you get stuck along the way. So next up, recorded training. Recorded training has several options available for you, including navigating COD and updated EdExpress training sessions. And so basically with the updated Express sessions, we've actually branched out into other aspects of the site and ensured that we have incorporated lots of the new and updated concepts across FSA into that training. So you'll want to make sure that you're taking advantage of EdExpress as well. We also have COD training and the Student Financial Empowerment Summit as well. We also have the 2020 FSA Conference video training link. So this had not existed previously. Last year it was not there. We actually have the training videos link divided into two special groups of training, obviously policy and operational.
You'll find recorded webinars and training courses in the Title IV policy guidance videos. For example, FSA held its first federal update webinar live on September 28th and had a dynamic PDF document attached. That recording is housed here. There are also some video courses on satisfactory academic progress, the return of Title IV fund process, and Title IV credit balances, along with over awards and overpayments and conflicting information, just to name a couple of videos that are listed here. Next up, let's review the Title IV operational how-to videos. In this section, you'll find video training courses on operational subjects in this area specifically. Some training topics include applying for first-time approval to participate in Title IV aid programs, as well as protecting student PII and CARES R2T4 training. Any and everything operational has been added and continues to be added to this section of our website. You'll want to note that also the categories are both updated chronologically. So the latest and greatest of our training products are at the very top of each page. Let's go back to the home page.
So we've spent a lot of time together. We have everything that we need. Now we are showing you your current resources that we have. You have the opportunity to create your own learning plan. There are several hours of content available. We appreciate you taking a little bit of time to learn just a little bit more about our FSA Training Center for financial aid administrators, made by financial aid administrators. If you have any questions about the FSA Training Center or just want to give us any input, please do not hesitate to email us at helpdesk.fsatraining@ed.gov. Have a great day and enjoy the conference.